Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Alright, hey everyone, Styles here, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Last time on the Stanley Parable, I actually broke the game, and I did a different ending instead. But this time I actually got back to that part where we actually left off on that ending, and now we're going to the ending. So we're going to carry off with our radio, and let's get going. It took me a while, actually.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley.
This is basically a regular portal puzzle. It's like this is definitely my forte. Anyway, I want you. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the elevator.
You know what? I think that's plenty.
What?
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these
No,
games.
my radio!
I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience.
It went
Which
through.
is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice.
Oh, bye. I should have probably let him listen more. I probably should have let him talk more. Whatever. Anyway, wait. Where am I? What's over here? Oh, what? Huh? Where am I? What the hell is this place? What the? Huh? Two doors. Stanley chose the one on his left. Alright. Seems like that almost. What's over here? 424, what's there? Computer. 425. 426. 427. What's over here? 27. This is my office. But it doesn't even look like my office. Nope, can't press any buttons. Maybe? Press a button? No? Well, it's my parable now. Let's go. Oh, what the?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it, down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh, it just it just loaded up for me again. Alright. So I guess that was the ending. So that was what the ending was all about. I'm guessing that was actually the original version of the Stanley Parable. Pretty cool.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Employee database there. Alright. Somewhere. Name access. Waiting input. Wait, did I already put an input here? Input receipt. I could have sworn I already put a code. What? Didn't I put a password there? Unless, since I restarted the game. Oh, I have to do it all again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, we're going back to the right again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
I
it
can't
perfectly
believe it.
well.
I have to
Perhaps
do that
he wanted
again.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I didn't think that.
Wow. Yes. This room. But eager to get back to
I'm not
business,
gonna choke
Stanley
on
took
tab
the
again.
first open door on his left.
I already went that way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Maybe. Anyway.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps
Look
we've
on the
gotten
red
off
door.
on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
Maybe.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why,
Yeah.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
God.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Alright.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Alright.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
Sure.
The problem is all these choices.
What?
The two of us always trying to
Door?
get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing
Another
right now.
door?
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Okay.
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Which way do I go? Well, I guess I'll go this way. Let's do it.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I don't know. What are we looking for? Well, technically, it's what are you looking for, since... What is with that? I don't know. Anyway, let's see.
Here. Yes.
Oh, my
it's
goodness.
beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Wow. I feel happy as well. It's really nice. I don't even want to move. I really don't want to move. It's so beautiful. Oh my god. This is so amazing. Wow. I'm starting to love this place. What's over there? My curiosity is getting the best of me. I really want to see what's in that room, but such beautiful colors. You know what? I should. I'm sorry, narrator. Needless to see.
No, wait. Where are you going?
What do you mean? Talking about?
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
What do you mean? What, I'm not gonna die? What do you think I'm gonna die? It's just stairs. What are they gonna do? Am I gonna like accidentally trip and then fall down all these stairs? That'd be crazy.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
What are you talking about? Oh. Oh, that's what you mean. Really?
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Should I help the narrator or should I? Oh my god, I don't know. That looks so beautiful, but at the same time, it's what the narrator wants. And I want to be free, to do whatever I want. Oh my god, that's a good question. What do I want to do? But the game will reset if I kill myself. So?
No!
Huh?
Oh, thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Huh, that sounds like fun.
No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Because it's fun. Do it again. Whee! Ow.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Alright, I'll do it for you just once.
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness.
I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
No I can't.
No, perhaps not.
Alright, let's go back up the stairs.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yes!
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Yes, it's Sharon. Okay, for the final, I'm gonna crouch jump. Whee! Ow.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Alright, and then, what the?
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
What's with all the paper on the floor? Oh look! Info received! Anyway, alright. I think I'm gonna do one more ending.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, that's interesting. Let me think. What should I use? You know what? Let's do one on the left this time. Let's go to the left this time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
So this is the first time we're actually going to the left side. So, what do we have here? So as you can see, this is ensuring everyone is going to be okay by using slides. This is how you use a slide. You use and every pony is unique here at equestrian offices. Especially you. But you're not that important. Just letting you know, the boss is more important. Yes. If you have any questions, this slide will answer it to you. Bye. Room closet. I really don't care right now.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs. Anything down here? Nope. Alright. Alright, whatever.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the
look
possibility
hard.
of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished?
Need a drink.
His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Wait, what?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
We are normal? What is normal?
I am okay.
So that just questions things. What is normal in general? There is no such thing as normal. What the...
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
What happened?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Oh wow, that's that was crazy. Alright. So I guess next time on the Stanley Parable, we shall do more endings, obviously. And we shall not break the game again. So, I've been Styles, and see you all in the next time.